back to my channel. It's Shada Lambert here. I'm an international career nanny. I'm also a parent coach and a sleep consultant. So today I wanted to talk about potty training, okay? The reason why I want to talk about potty training because so many people have messaged me saying, do a video on potty training. You know, everyone is stuck indoors at the moment. So I hope you're all staying safe, by the way. And a lot of people are trying to potty train. I myself just finished potty training the little boy that I look after, which some of you have seen on my Instagram. I post quite a lot on there. He's 2 years old. He turned 2 last year. Listen to me, last year. He turned 2 last month in March. And yeah, he was showing signs that he was ready. I like to look for signs. I'm going to go through a few tips with you guys. So yeah, and now he's fully potty trained. It took him about a week. And today we had a result actually. Yay! Today he went down for a nap. I didn't put a nappy on him. I kept him in his pants and he didn't do a pee. Go nanny shows. Okay, so anyway, let's get into it. I've written some notes down, so I'm going to go through a few steps with you guys. So the first thing is, my first tip is, tip 1 is to look for signs that your child is showing signs that they're ready. I think this is very important because if your child is not showing signs, then they're probably not ready. The second tip I say is to introduce the idea. So if your child isn't showing signs, but you think that it's probably about time, maybe around the 15-month plus mark, I'll say. Some people start earlier, it's to you. Some people start later. What I would advise is get some books. If you could get some books, start talking about it, start talking about the transition. And I also advise that you let your child see you go to the toilet. And lots of people are like, no, I won't be doing that. But children see and they learn from what they see. So if they see you going to the toilet and they see how you do it, especially if it's your mum and you have a daughter, or your dad and you have a son, it's important that they see these things. Obviously not every time you go to the toilet, but it's important that they do see it. Or if they have siblings, it's good to see their siblings go to the toilet as well, because children learn from, again, like I said, from what they see. Another tip that I've got, so this will be tip 3, right? Yeah, so tip 3 is, I would say from about 12 months, start kind of weaning them off nappies and putting them in pull-ups. And the reason why I say that is, some people go from nappies straight to potty training, and that's absolutely fine. But why I say from the 12-month mark is because you want to get your child used to pulling, that motion of pulling down and pulling up and pulling down and pulling up, because that's what they're eventually going to have to start doing when they have pants or knickers. Excuse me if I keep saying pants, it's because I look after 2 boys, so I'm used to just doing pants. When you do start, so tip 4, Jada, really? So tip 4, when you do start potty training, I always advise you stay indoors, even if it's for 3 to 4 days. If you want to do a week, even better, but always make the child be naked from the waist down. And the reason why I say that is because you want them to recognize when they go, you want them to see the pee, you want them to see the poop, because up until now they've either been in nappies or I was going to say diapers then, because I've worked a bit in America, so I was going to say diapers, but either nappies or diapers. There might be some American people watching. So nappies or diapers or pull-ups. And up until this point, they haven't really seen what's been going on. You've been changing them as soon as they get dirty. They haven't felt it. So naked from the waist down, I would say, for the first 3 to 4 days. And then after that, you want to introduce pants or knickers. Tip 5 is to keep a log. And when I say log, it's just a piece of paper and a pen. And I want you to literally note down every time the child went to the potty or the child went on the toilet, whether they did nothing, whether they did a pee or whether they did a poop. Also, write down their mood when they go. So for instance, if your child went for a pee or poop, let's say poo, number 2, yeah? If your child went for a poop at 4 p.m. one day, you might start noticing a pattern that every day around 4 p.m. your child needs to poo. So this is why I say keep a log, because I'm quite visual, so I need to see what's happening. Some people are not, they can log it in their head. I have a lot going on, so I can't always remember things off my head. So 6 is go outside. So after 3 or 4 days, go outside. Even if it's for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, go outside. Make sure your child is wearing pants or knickers, not a nappy, not a diaper, not a pull-up. Tip 7 is get a travel potty. I've put a link in the comments below. I put a link there for the travel potty that I use. I swear by it. I've used it for many years. It's amazing. It's non-spill. So what you can do is, I shouldn't even be endorsing this, but it's the best. I'm very honest. The only one that I use. I've travelled with it to many different countries. When I was doing looking after the twins and we were travelling, it was from Oman to San Francisco. It's a 16-hour flight. So you would go from Oman to Dubai, stay overnight, and then fly from Dubai to San Francisco. And I used this travel potty and it literally saved me the whole time. So yeah, I was potty training during that time. And also people might think it's crazy, but it was challenging. But you know, I managed to potty train those children, those twins that I was looking after, by 19.5 months. And I started them at 18 months. So it is possible. Tip 8, I was going to say 9 then. Tip 8 is please remain patient. Especially when they have accidents. You need to not try to build up some form of anxiety in your child. When they have an accident, try not to get upset, try not to get mad. You need to just make it look like it's not that much of a big deal. So, oh no, not in the pants, in the potty. You know, so just little things like that. Tip 9 is remain consistent. Please, guys, don't start and do it for 2 days and then go, I've had enough. I know it is hard. It is very challenging. It's very demanding. But I promise you, you will reap the rewards you sow. If you continue and be consistent, the feeling you will feel after you've done it and it's an achievement and your child is no longer in nappies, bear in mind, you'll save some money. You save some money because Pampers they're not cheap. So you save some money and at the same time you will have a mini toddler that is potty trained. So as a bonus tip, I'm going to say something that might be a bit controversial, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's my expert opinion. I wouldn't give rewards for potty training, and the reason why I don't do that, you can if you want, but the reason why I advise against it, because it can become an incentive for the child to get distracted. So for instance, if you give your child stickers, like a well done sticker for going to the potty, your child might keep going eventually just to get the sticker, but then not do anything, not do a wee, not do a poo. They just want to sit on the potty or to sit on the toilet because they know they're going to get a sticker for it. And then you kind of end up going backwards a bit. So I say the only rewards you give for potty training is positive praise. And the reason why I said it is because I have seen it work for me for the whole 14 years that I have been a nanny. I have just really, in Jamaica, we say big up yourself. So I big up the children. I big them up. They feel confident that you're going to, give them positive praise. They will keep doing it. If you want, like I said, you can give them stickers, or some parents give sweets, which I don't advise. But I just think you're setting yourself up for failure. It's kind of counterproductive, so you don't really want to do that. So that was my tips on potty training. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for coming back. Take care, guys.